Whether it's growing a tree or garden, or starting a family, or acquiring or learning a new skill, everyone wants or likes to progress, have a life of plenty, have a life of abundance. And we all seem to have people like those who seems to attract wealth and abundance like this. Like they are so certain and attract those things so quickly. It's like wow. And how do they do it? How do they attract that? But the biggest question is how can you do that to get what you want? So hello everyone, Pranav here. Welcome back to my channel Mera. Namaste आप सभी को. How are you guys doing today? I'm doing fantastic as always. So today I'm going to share with you exactly the same through this amazing book, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And this review will be not based on like completely based on content of the book, but something which I have learned and I feel is very powerful to be shared. And yeah, so without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. So before we deep dive into the book, let's talk about the man himself, Wallace D. Wattles or Wallace Delois Wattles. He was an American writer or a new thought writer where he used to stay personally obscure, but his thoughts were widely quoted and remain in print in the New York Times. And his best book, which I'm going to address today, was written in 1910, The Science of Getting Rich, where he exactly teach how to become wealthy. Like it's more of practical stuff and practical book than the theoretical stuff. So let's dive into the book and see what this book has in store for all of us. Like The Science of Getting Rich. In this book, the author Wallace Wattles share something which is very contrary to a very popular belief. And he says that there is plenty of wealth, money, abundance for everyone, every single one of you, including me, including you, everybody in the world has enough where they can live a life of abundance. But still, why there is a gap of 97% and 3%, where 97% people hold the wealth of 3% and 3% of people hold world's wealth of 97%. How does that difference come? And how can one achieve that one? That's the biggest question. So let's answer this one, and this can be done with following some steps. And what are that steps? First one is directing your thought. Like everything into existence is a form of thought. Like it's a formless substance which starts from our mind and then we start implementing the same. And like I don't want to get deep into it because I've already talked about the formless substance in a separate video. Last week only I've talked about imagination where I shared in deep like what is imagination and what is the power of imagination which can bring in your life. So you can go, link is in the description box, have a look and understand how this thought once channelized can make a huge difference. So direct your thought in the direction where you want something or what you want something and why you want something. Have a clear picture, have clarity on what you want. If required, picture, write it down on a piece of paper. Living within the constraint of opportunities, money and time. Like it's easy to say that there is so much to go around, but it's difficult to get ahead because we have that limiting belief and thought that there is a lot of competition, which brings me to the second point. Don't compete. Don't compete. Seriously. And I'm very serious about this. Don't compete with anyone and everyone around you. Don't do that. Because that is something which is the biggest crime one can commit. So what you should do instead of not competing with others. According to the author, he believes that we are all here for creating something. We are all creators. And if we focus on competing with other people, what we are doing is we are losing out on ourselves. We are losing out on something which we might have created if we were not focused on competing with other people. Think, for instance, like where you wanted to do something but you didn't because you were fearful about it. You thought he or she might get ahead of you, or you might get laid back because of the competition. You didn't just took that step. So all these things which I'm sharing is connect at the end, like connecting the dots backward, like as Steve Jobs says, you can only connect the dots backwards. So which brings me to the third point. That third point is your desire, like what you really want and why you really want. More than that, it's why. Like seek within. Ask yourself why you want that car, why you want that Maserati or Aston Martin, Ferrari. Why do you want Ferrari? Why do you want the red color? Why do you want black? Why do you want to have that amount of money? Question yourself. Understand what is your desire. Or is that truly your desire? Or that is coming out of people around you? That people are having those things so that you should also have it. And it will look good to show off. Like, if that's the case, then that's not your desire. That's something which is coming up because you have seen around you. Think about it. Like we are culprit or we are the very good at duplicating things because what we see is what we try to get along with it. So have a strong desire why you want something and what do you want something. And the final thing is your will. Use your willpower to get along. I know willpower is for weak people because you need you don't need a push. Like if you see how it's connecting, like if you have a thought that you want to create something and you just focus on creation and not on competition, and then your desire why you want to create that thing, and then the final part, the will, you can create magic. You can literally weave magic with this form. So like if I have to share in a nutshell in one sentence about this book, that would be, before I share that one sentence, let me complete about the will thing because I think I then did justice to what willpower is all about here. Like, you're not trying to do something of yourself. It's like it's a direct action. I hope that you believe this thing that everything you start thinking about is already into existence. You just need to put the right thing. And with the right thing, I mean right action. Let me tell you one thing. That's something which is very powerful. You just need to go, put the right thing, right effort in the right direction, and you have it. Think about it. So yeah, coming back to the one sentence summary, if I have to share, like what does it mean according to the author is very simple, and that's the science of getting rich gives you permission to embrace your natural desire for wealth and explains why riches lead to a prosperous and abundant life in mind, body, and soul. So, in a nutshell, this is what it is all about. Let me share my point of view after I read this book. I believe becoming rich is not a bad thing. It depends, it varies from people to people how you get see money as. Like if I have to share a sentence with you, like do let me know in the comment section, complete this part please for me and tell me what is it all about. That money is the root of dash. You can write anything you want and let me know in the comment section what do you feel about it. And I believe it's all about the attitude, the mindset you carry. Because as you can see and go through the content which I shared, it's all about the way you think, the way you desire, the way you do things. It depends on you, your attitude towards life, towards money. It plays a vital role. So for me, I think the biggest takeaway would be having the right mindset, the right attitude towards making money, to have riches. Because if you have more money, like I can't share about you, but I can share about myself. So let me put it this way. If I have more money, I know I can help more people. I know I can help more people like me who lack opportunity, who don't have financial stuff or emotional stuff, like anything, because finances are taken care of, many things are taken care of. So think about it. This is pretty much about the video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching my video and tuning in today. If you feel I was able to add value, then do like this video, share it with your friends and family, and do let me know in the comment section where you guys are tuning in from. And also, if you're new to my channel, then do subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon button, and I'll see you next week again with an amazing video. And that book, I wanted to do that review for a very long time, but I was not just able to. So yeah, I'll do that book for you guys next week. Till then, मेरा नमस्ते आप सभी को.